What if you tell someone that you're going to Mars for vacation? They'll only look at you like you're crazy. But Elon Musk is living a single dream of colonizing Mars.
But eventually you can transform Mars into an Earth-like planet.
In the past couple of years, the Technoking of the 21st century has gathered both admirers and critics. Elon's fans admire his persona, while his critics hate his ideas. So stay tuned as this video delves into Elon Musk's mind and life, revealing whether he's a true genius or merely controversial. Without delay, let's dive in. Get ready to witness the future of transportation. One day, Musk had this wild idea to launch a company called the Hyperloop. In 2013, the legendary Innovator decided to bring this dream back to life. So what is Hyperloop? Well, it's a network of underground tunnels where you can zoom up to 700 miles per hour. Just for your reference, Boeing 747-400 flies at 656 miles per hour. You can easily slash that dreaded hours-long drive from LA to San Francisco in 30 minutes. But how does it work, you wonder? Well, it's all about magnets and reducing pressure, creating a vacuum-sealed tube where air resistance is as low as your chances of winning the lottery. And speaking of winning, guess what? This doesn't just save time, it's also a champion for Mother Earth. The Hyperloop fights carbon emissions with its energy-efficient design and potential use of renewable energy, one speedy trip at a time. Now, how safe is this thing? Safety is Hyperloop's middle name. With successful test runs, the Hyperloop is the Ferrari of transportation. Fast, sleek, and incredibly reliable. Though still in its early stages, Musk understands that Rome wasn't built in a day. That's why he's so ambitious about his passion project. Now, at number 6 is something that made critics call him insane. Prepare yourself for an exciting adventure into the future with Musk's brain chip startup. This small chip implanted in your skull transforms your brain into a supercomputer. Well, these coin-sized chips will be surgically implanted into your brain. They come with ultra-thin wires that dive deep into your brain, creating a brain-computer interface. I know it's fancy lingo, but it means your thoughts can directly control your phone or computer. Mind-blowing! It can also blow your brain for real too, or maybe we'll find out. With this technology, you can control your gadgets simply by thinking about it. Imagine scrolling through Reels or TikTok with your mind. I would use this to pick up girls at the club. But Neuralink has some serious goals too. They hope to help people who've lost the use of their limbs regain their movement by planting these chips.
Meaning, I think we have a chance, I emphasize a chance, of being able to allow someone who cannot walk or use their arms to be able to walk again.
Imagine the freedom of being able to move again, all thanks to a tiny brain chip. And guess what? Neuralink is already testing this stuff out on real-life humans. They're diving into human trials, collecting safety and effectiveness data. From testing on monkeys and pigs to FDA approval, Neuralink has sparked a revolution in neuroscience. Well, who wouldn't be interested by monkeys playing video games with their minds? It's straight out of a sci-fi movie. A drive to change the world and carve out a name for yourself can lead to success. But is it enough? If you're Elon Musk, you need more than just passion. Elon Musk isn't your typical business graduate. He's an example of big dreams and grand schemes. This guy doesn't just think outside the box. He's probably forgotten where the box is. In 2016, Elon decided to stir things up by establishing the Boring Company. No, this is not a company for boring people. It's all about tunnels. I'm talking about futuristic underground highways. You must have heard of Tesla, right? Elon Musk didn't simply join the electric vehicle trend. He built it. From chairman to CEO, this guy wears more hats than a hat store. And let's not forget Solar City, because why limit yourself to electric cars when you can harness the power of sunlight?
The goal is to have electric or solar roofs that look better than a normal roof, generate electricity, last longer, have better insulation, and actually have an installed cost that is less than a normal roof plus the cost of electricity.
But what if I told you that his secret weapon is actually his glass full of mentality? Musk is more than just a visionary, he's the ultimate optimist. Let's peel back the layers of his early years. Musk's childhood was filled with miseries. Emotional abuse from his father and bullies left him black and blue. But instead of letting it dim his light, Musk emerged with an unshakable belief. Elon is like a modern-day superhero who got SpaceX and Tesla instead of a cape, especially after learning how SpaceX has changed the world. And when we take the name SpaceX, how can we not mention his game-changing rockets? Have you ever considered how Elon Musk revolutionized the space industry? What makes SpaceX an intergalactic success? Well, it all began when Elon Musk expressed his wild dream, making human life multi-planetary. He's not satisfied with Earth alone. Musk wants to venture beyond, spreading his rocket boosters to explore space. Now, traditional space travel is as pricey as getting front row tickets to a sold-out Taylor Swift concert. But Musk had a surprise: reusable rockets. These rockets dramatically reduce the cost of space launches, opening possibilities for private companies. Innovation is the name of SpaceX's game. They're crafting marvels of modern technology like the Falcon rockets. These birds can land vertically. And let's not forget Dragon, the spacecraft with a knack for hauling cargo and humans to the International Space Station. SpaceX is also about saving money along the way. They're cutting costs quickly by using off-the-shelf components. With neat manufacturing techniques, they're reducing expenses faster than you can say blast off. But how can someone with no degree in aerospace engineering manage to make such affordable rockets? Well, let's find out Musk's secret sauce. What if I tell you that you have to manage 3 companies simultaneously? Well, not for Elon Musk, who runs more than 3 companies. So what's his secret superpower? Reading. According to Bloomberg, Musk still finds time to read amidst his whirlwind of activities. But how does he absorb so much information on Earth or Mars, running wildly different empires simultaneously? Because our real-life Iron Man is a nerd extraordinaire. From a young age, Musk devoured books faster than Tesla. Kimball, his brother, recalls Elon bombarding through 2 books in a single day like it's nothing. And speaking of childhood, Musk's family often found him absent during shopping trips, only to discover him in a bookstore. But get ready to know something even crazier. While the rest of us relaxed by the pool, Musk was diving deep into rocket science to uncover the mysteries of the cosmos. The result? The formation of SpaceX.
This is really intended to carry huge numbers of people, ultimately millions of tons of cargo to Mars.
Just by reading books, Musk managed to build a space company. Imagine what you can do if you start investing your time in books. For Musk, reading isn't just about building companies, it's also about dreaming unreal things. But Musk's love for reading started when he was just a kid. Before Elon Musk was busy sending rockets, at 14, Musk was in an existential crisis. Yup, you heard that right. But what kind of stuff was he reading, you ask? Just your typical light philosophical bedtime essays of Nietzsche and Schopenhauer? But it didn't lift his spirits. Instead, it made him feel stuck in a black hole of negativity. So what did budding genius do? Musk decided to ditch philosophy and dive headfirst into science fiction. And guess what book saved him? Douglas Adams's Hitchhiker's series. This tale got him thinking about space travel, the power of one person to change the world and the future of humanity. But Musk didn't stop with just one book. He also ate the Foundation series by Isaac Asimov. Think of it as Game of Thrones meets Star Trek with more robots and fewer dragons. Now, Musk might not appear to be highly knowledgeable, but want to know a secret? He wants to be funny. Imagine Elon Musk worrying about whether strangers on the internet think he's funny. And who can blame him? When you're the richest man on the planet, everyone loves your jokes, right? So what's he been up to? For starters, he's taken over Saturday Night Live.
Ladies and gentlemen, Elon Musk! much.
This dude's got a knack for mixing corporate jargon with nerdy jokes and what he calls dank memes. Whether you like his jokes or not, you must admit that he's pushing the boundaries. And want to know his biggest bet yet? Let's find out. By now you know that if Elon sets his sights on something, he wants it, no matter what. You've probably heard of Musk's obsession with Mars. It's like his ultimate goal, his grand adventure. And why? Because he wants to make Mars our next home sweet home. But wait, hold the space shuttle. Some might think, has Elon Mars mania taken a backseat? Musk has dropped a bombshell on X. He's still all in on Mars. Responding to chatter about one of his starships, he casually drops this bomb. We're mapping out a game plan to get 1 million people to Mars. 1 million! But Elon's not just talking about sending a few folks on a joyride. Nope, he's thinking big. Real big. He talks about making Mars a full-fledged civilization that could keep kicking even if Earth goes on a vacation. How? By ensuring Mars can survive solo even if Earth's supply ships go on strike. He also talks about a great filter. According to Elon, it's the key to humanity's survival. Think of it like a cosmic obstacle course. Only those who can navigate it will emerge victorious. But Musk isn't just talking the talk, he's ready to walk the spacewalk. Growing potatoes on Mars might sound like something from The Martian. Elon is all set on turning Mars into a real-life sci-fi utopia, complete with terraforming colonists and maybe even a Martian Starbucks. Will he succeed, or will he end up as a joke in history? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain. Let us know in the comments below whether Elon is a true innovator or just another crackhead. Now, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, share and subscribe to us for more valuable content. And until then, peace out.